Hi, my name is Brenda Kilhoffer, and this is Cheyanne, and this is my submission for Equine 198 for temperature, pulse, and respiration. I am going to grab my thermometer. I use a digital thermometer, and I have with me an alcohol wipe, so I'm going to quickly clean off the end of the thermometer. I'm just going to put a little bit of Vaseline here on the end of the thermometer. So Cheyenne's pretty easy going. I'm going to be working back here with her. I've got her on a lead rope. Ideally, I'd like to have a handler, but everybody's pretty busy today. So I'm just going to take and lift her dock up, put this in the on position, and just enter that in there and wait for it to get finished. Like I said, Cheyenne's super easy going. Certainly with one of the other horses, I would have had to have somebody help them. And there we go. Her temperature is 99.4, which is within the normal range. Another important aspect of TPR is, and I'm going to turn her back around for you. Another important aspect when doing TPR is that you need to be able to know what her typical normal, your horse's normal rate is. So for Cheyanne, 99.4 is pretty typical. You should actually check that probably weekly. Next thing I'm going to do is do respiration. So I can do respiration one of two ways. I can either count her nostrils, actually three ways. I can count her breaths as I see them expanding and contracting, or I can actually use the stethoscope. So for me, and I'm going to use the stethoscope there, I find it easiest to use the stethoscope. The challenge I'm going to face using the stethoscope is videoing, because my camera does not like to do microphone without the AirPods on. So I'm going to go ahead and explain what I'm going to do first and then do it just in case I don't have sound. So I'm going to make sure that these are pointing in to my ear. Stay here, baby. And then I'm going to use my watch, and I am going to listen here at her trachea for the breath sounds. And I'm going to just, on my watch, count 15 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and start with that. 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that was 7 in her 15 seconds. And so what we do is we just multiply that by 4. So it can be pretty challenging because stay still and get into a nice relaxed state. So that is, so we had 7 times 4 is 28. So she had 28 breaths per minute. So now we'll do the heart rate. You can check the heart rate here under her chin. You can actually get a hold of the vein here. I am not good at doing it that way. I can certainly feel the vein, but I'm usually not quiet enough to actually be able to feel it. Flies are good. Another place is down at the hoof. But what I like to do is right here. It's much easier. You might have to move a little bit to find it. Again, you need to have your watch ready to go. And same principle as with the and it's every time you hear the lub dub. So here we go, I've got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So that was my 15. So Cheyenne's vitals were 99.4 for temperature, 28 for her respiration, and 36 for her pulse. Pulse and temperature, perfectly normal. Respiration was a little high, and I would attribute that to her just being anxious in front of the camera today.